Now we keep talking about wigs, but you offer things other than wigs. So if somebody isn't comfortable in a wig,
yeah,
what are the other options that you offer?
well, because wigs are hot. And so sometimes you just don't want a full wig. Maybe you want some scarves. Maybe you want a hat. We've even done some, for people whose hair is kind of growing back in, some tie-in kind of like options. And sometimes people do like a halo, which is like, it's just hair right here, and then you can put a hat on, so it's kind of less. We also serve children as well, and so sometimes kids don't want to wear a wig. They want something easier than that. And so we want to provide anything that makes them feel better that's associated with their hair loss. So who am I to say, oh, you have to do a wig? No, if you want to do a scarf or this or that, like, we want to make sure that we can help with that. And then we can also help with the care of the wig too. So a lot of these salons will give, a care kit or shampoo kit, and we can help provide that for them as well, which is nice.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And you had mentioned something about other little kits too,
yes,
that you give.
Yeah, so we always are looking for different ways to help the pediatric population, because like I said, sometimes they don't want a traditional wig. Not all the time. There's some little kids that do, and that's great, and we can help them navigate that, because kids' wigs are different than adult wigs. I mean, this is all the things that we had to learn through the process as well. But we do these courage bags is what we call them, and in them, so it's like a really cute little canvas tote, and you can color on them. And then we have in there chapstick, hand sanitizer, a branded hat. So we did some branded hats with another local organization that was actually started by two young men. I mean, I think they were 13 and 12 when they started it, but they brand, it's called Random Acts of Kindness, but they brand different hats and then give back to a charity each month with their proceeds. I mean, these kids will be running the world one day. That's great.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, fantastic. And so they did some branded hats for us. So that's in there, and then a little courage lion as well. So we try to give those out to like local hospitals and organizations that we know specifically are working with cancer patients for kids. So it's just another way to make them feel good, a little bit more like themselves, have kind of a cool hat, and be able to help that way too.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So we keep mentioning local. For Wigged Out, is it only local, or can you branch out and be in service to individuals outside of our area?
Yeah, so our nonprofit is based, in kind of the greater Phoenix area, mainly Arizona, but there are some loopholes there that way for sure. You can purchase your wig, with an Arizona boutique, that could be helpful. And a lot of times people come here for treatment too, and they can get it that way, or online, things like that. I mean, we don't encourage the online wig, because you want to go and try one on, first, because everyone's head sizes are different and things like that. But if you can find that out, there's ways around it. But I hope one day that Wigged Out grows and will be kind of everywhere, which would be the goal.
And if somebody's interested in creating a structure like Wigged Out, and they want to get a hold of you, and they're like, hey, I desire to do that in my area. How do they get a hold of you so that they can just take all of this amazing knowledge that you guys have just generated and maybe help you set a Wigged Out up in their neck of the woods?
Yeah, that would be so awesome. I hope that does happen. So they could just go straight to our website, wiggedout.org, and all of our contact information is on there. And I will say we're very responsive, so please reach out. On Instagram, they can find us too. Wigged Out's our handle, but definitely our website. That's probably the easiest way to reach us.